At ease. It's your boy Sarhanis here. I know these videos are long overdue, and we'll talk about that at another time. But today, we're going to talk about what many people know me as, the Greek mystique from a Vh1 show called Ton of Cash, and what happened behind the scenes of Ton of Cash. Let's talk about it. The night before we started to film the show, I got a knock on the door. It was the nurse for the show. She told me she had to talk to me about something very important. And she told me that when they ran my blood, because you got to do a physical, all types of things for the show, blood work, that they found hepatitis C in my blood. Obviously, I was very disappointed when I found out, sad about the news. And she said, Jonathan, while you're on the show, be very careful with your toiletries when you're on the show. Don't leave your toothbrush around. Because if you have a cut in your mouth and somebody picks up your toothbrush, the disease could be passed on. If you engage in sexual activity on the show, make sure you wear a condom. Okay, so the doctor leaves. Shortly thereafter, I get another knock on the door. Somebody who works for the show. Now, when I was on this show, believe me, I brought all my best clothes with me. All my best Christmas presents, you name it. All my best polo shirts, you name it, I brought them. Now, the thing is, when you're on the show, you can only wear solid colors. You can't wear a shirt, if it says polo. You can't wear a shirt if it says Nike. So they take my clothes and they put them into a plastic bag. And the guy tells me, you're going to get your clothes back when you're off the show. Of course, I think nothing of it. So, when we get done filming the show, I get my suitcase back, and I go into my house, and I open up the suitcase, and all my clothes are gone. They're not there. And I contacted, the producer for the show for weeks. Whether it was through a phone call or whether it was through emails, text messages, nobody contacts me back. My clothes were stolen on that show. Guess what? I wasn't the only contestant to have my clothes stolen on that show. Many contestants did. So later on that day, I was talking to a good friend of mine in Los Angeles, and he tells me there's a hepatitis C clinic, down on Wilshire Boulevard. He's like, you should go. Maybe they can help you in some way, talk to them about it. So I do. I go to the clinic. They run my blood. Nurse comes back to me. She says, Jonathan, there's no hepatitis C in your blood. I said, what? She said, I can run the test again. She goes, but it's 99.9% accurate. I said, please, yeah, run it again. So she did. Came back again. Jonathan, there's no hepatitis C in your blood. Okay. So, it's important for me to tell you these things because life's precious and you don't know how long you're going to be here. And me, I'm a truth seeker. And I have a lot of interesting stories that I look forward to sharing with you. And this is the first one. So stay tuned, stay blessed, and we'll talk soon.